Say goodbye to Chrome OS. Hello, Windows. I've been using my Galaxy Book 4 for 3 full months now. Let's chat about it. How do tech lovers, entrepreneurs, and busy freelancers stay productive without drowning in bad tech, apps, or chaos? That's the question, and this YouTube channel will give you the answers. My name is Nick, and this is Let's Chat Tech with Nick. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Russell, and this is Let's Chat Tech with Nick. Now, here is 2 tech videos in a row. I talked about my Ugreen 20,000 milliamp power battery bank in the last video. This week, I want to talk about using my Galaxy Book 4. Now, it's no secret, I absolutely love Samsung. As an old BlackBerry user, I switched to Samsung in 2021, and I never looked back. From my S20 FE to my Galaxy Buds Live to my Galaxy Watch 4 to the Z Fold 4, now I have my Galaxy Book 4. And when I was looking for a laptop, I wanted to go back to Windows, but I didn't need something super extravagant. I'm not a massive gamer, and the specs on the Galaxy Book 4 were absolutely perfect for what I needed it to do, and it honestly does a lot more than I thought it would. So in this video, let's dive into what this Galaxy Book 4 does, how I've been using the Galaxy Book, and what I love about it. Now, first things first, I want to talk about the differences between Chrome OS and Windows. Now, I've been a Windows user all my life, and 2 years ago I decided to make the switch to Chrome OS just to see how well that would work. I actually had an old desktop that I was looking to upgrade, but I thought there was a really good deal on an HP Chromebook, so I thought I'll give this a try for a few months to see what this is like, and I'll make the decision in a few months if I want to upgrade my Windows laptop or my Windows PC or stick with Chrome OS. And I ended up sticking with Chrome OS for about 2 full years. Now, don't get me wrong, it is super simple, it's fast, responsive, but there are a lot of limitations to Chrome OS. More specifically, the hard drive space is very tiny compared to a Windows laptop. In the app support, there's not a lot of Windows apps that you can use on Chrome OS, unless you use Linux, but then you're taking up even more hard drive space, and that becomes a big boggle down the line. Now, an example of this is using a program called GIMP. GIMP is a free open source photo editing software that mimics Photoshop. With that, it takes up a significant amount of space, and you need to run Linux on Chrome OS. So you're limited to what you can edit and the size of the file because it has to stay on the hard drive itself. Not only that, photo editing software. As I started growing the YouTube channel and started making videos, I found massive bottlenecks in editing larger videos because I just couldn't house the videos on my hard drive. Not only that, there are very limited software apps that work with Chrome OS, unlike what you have with Windows. I ended up landing on LumaFusion, and don't get me wrong, LumaFusion is a great mobile editing app, but it just didn't handle exactly what I needed it to do. So ultimately, I decided to go to Windows. Now, there are a couple things that I liked about Chrome OS that Windows has a few workarounds, but not quite the same. So the first thing is using desktops on Chrome OS. With Chrome OS, you could actually have your desktop saved. So for example, I have Notion on this monitor. I have my Chrome browsers on here. One Chrome browser that has all of my mail applications, my work and personal email, a second Chrome browser for work, and then a third Chrome browser for social media like LinkedIn, where I can have the chat open at all times, and then Todoist on my laptop. Now, with Chrome OS, you can have that all saved, so it automatically opens up to everything that you need. With Windows, you have to have Windows Power Toys installed, and the workspaces work with everything except for your Chrome browsers. You'll open the Chrome browsers up, but not the exact websites that you need open. So not quite perfect, but it's close enough for now. The other thing that I really liked about Chrome OS was it had Google messaging right on the app. So instead of picking up my phone to send RCS messages, I can do that right on the app inside of Chrome OS. Now, Windows does have Phone Link, but it sends SMS text messages. The really cool thing though is with Samsung Flow, I can have Samsung Flow up and use my Google messages right off of my phone, but on my monitor. We'll talk about Samsung Flow a little bit more later in the video. Now, I want to talk about two really game-changing features that the Samsung Galaxy Book has that others don't. So this is specific to the Samsung ecosystem. Now, the first one I want to talk about is the clipboard. And I talked to a friend of mine, his account is the Tech Kitchen. If you want to check them out, I'll tag him below. We are talking on Threads about the clipboard, and it got me thinking. I use this all of the time. So I even have a feature on the Edge panel where I have my clipboard right there. It's saved, and I could easily access my clipboard, not even just in the keyboard. But how I use it with my Galaxy Book 4, I create all of my content using Notion. For TikTok, when I want to upload a TikTok, all of the content is in Notion. So instead of going on my phone, maybe even using split screen mode and having a smaller version of Notion and then having my TikTok app on the other side, I could have the TikTok app open on my Galaxy phone. I have Notion up on my Galaxy Book, and in my content planning, all I have to do is hit copy. It automatically saves it to the clipboard, and I just have to paste it in the caption right there in TikTok on my phone. So it works seamlessly together. Now, the other really cool thing I love about being in the Samsung ecosystem is what I mentioned, Samsung Flow. So having Samsung Flow, I could have that up on my desktop. So instead of picking up my phone to send a quick text message to my girlfriend throughout the day or anything else, I can quickly, while I'm working, still looking at the computer screens, open up, send a quick hi, and then get back to work, as opposed to picking up my phone, sending the text message, and then getting lost into scrolling a social media app. So it's quick and easy that way. The other really cool thing with Samsung Flow is you could easily share photos and files and drag and drop them right onto your desktop. This comes in handy as a content creator. If I went out earlier that morning, I filmed some videos, I took some photos, and I want to use those to create with social media content. Using Samsung Flow, all I have to do is open up the gallery app, take the photos or videos that I want, hold them down, drop them, and drag them right on to the desktop, and they're right there. I could use them in Canva, in GIMP, or using Shotcut to edit my videos, whatever the case may be. It's quick, it's easy, and you don't even have to share using QuickDrop or something like that. Let's chat specs. Now, I'm not completely knowledgeable when it comes to talking about all the specs of all of these devices, but when it comes to the Galaxy Book 4, I needed something that was powerful enough to help me get all of my work done with video editing, graphic design. I wanted to do a little bit of gaming, nothing too crazy, but everything that this Galaxy Book 4 has is more than enough. So we'll dive into it. So I have the Intel Core 7 processor. It's a 1.8 gigahertz, I believe, and I have the 15.6 inch LED display with a 1920 by 1080 ratio, I guess you would call it. I have the 16 gigs of RAM in this one and a terabyte hard drive. Now, again, when it comes to gaming, I really don't know that much about the refresh rates and things like that, but on this, I'm able to use Steam to play Borderlands 3. I can play Fortnite, no problem at all, even though I am terrible at it, and my nephew, who's significantly younger, obviously makes fun of me because I'm terrible at the game, but as long as we have fun with it. This Galaxy Book 4 can run that no problem at all. So if you're looking for a really light laptop that's easy to carry around in an everyday carry backpack, something that's powerful enough to get everything you need to do to get done for work, the Galaxy Book 4 has been a game changer for me, and I absolutely love it. And it looks super slick as well. So if you want to get a Galaxy Book for yourself, I will put the Samsung store link in the description. And with that, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.